I mean, yeah, because the lead singers don't want to talk to the girls. All right, next question.
On the sessions on video on YouTube, what was the history between you and Tony Russell before you all went at it?
Me and Tony, I've known Tony since we were little kids. So for me, it was nothing between me and him. I lost my apartment that day, so I was barely there, and it was just like, wow. And I was just playing because my grandmother always taught me to keep my commitments. You know what I'm saying? Even like I'll even punk myself. You know what I'm saying? I'll go tell somebody I'll do something for $300, say. And then, later on, I'll find out that it's like the Beyonce single. But I've already told them I would do it for $300. So I got to keep my end of the bargain. So sometimes, like, for me, it was like I got, put out in my apartment at the time. And I was like, dude, I'm going to keep my commitment to Gerald. And I just went out there and played. But I had hella stuff on my mind. Plus, it's like Tony Rusher going ape because it's me next to him. So it was just crazy. So people were like, oh, you got a problem with each other. I'm like, no, I got a problem with Tony. I just had a crazy day.
I noticed too when I saw it on YouTube, I just saw it today and watched the video and I was going to see.
Yeah.
I saw Eric Moore was on the, and that was weird. I was like, man, Eric Moore was there also.
Yeah.
So why, I guess when that was, somebody just put you two on there?
Man, you know how people are,
Yeah,
man,
'cause
trying
I
to
was
stir up stuff.
Yeah, the guy had another group on the side of you. I was like, man.
Me and Tony used to go to every drum company and sit there and just like, we go to NAMM show, I don't know if you know about NAMM show, and we would almost get kicked out because we'd be so loud and everybody like, dude, these kids won't stop playing. So we've been knowing each other since little kids, so it's like, if anything, it's friendly competition, but it's not no crazy thing like that. All right, let's get three more questions and I'm gonna keep playing.
I don't know this is your first starter. I've been wondering, how many drumsticks have you actually broken?
That's like, dude, I don't even. That's like asking LeBron how many basketballs he touched. I don't know.
What was it like being approached at such a major children's sponsorship?
I don't know if they approached me. No, what happened was I was endorsed with Pearl at the time, and the guy at Pearl, which was the guy, his name was Scott Miller. He was such the guy that I do remember his name, and he was the man. And he left. But he introduced me to this guy named Johnny Christopher, who was the A&R Zildjian. And Johnny called me, and he was like, forever, it's just like family. I never knew I was the youngest dude until, I got older. And you're the youngest dude ever. I'm like, who cares? I was psyched to get cymbals. I'm like, cymbals. Before that, Dennis looked out for me a lot. That man sent me like a box of cymbals from Johnny D. So they kind of knew about me, but they didn't know. And when you're young, you're looking through the catalog and you're ordering like 8 times and like, a million symbols and stuff. So it was more of me going through the catalog and my grandmother like, no, you don't need this. No, you don't need that. And like, I don't know, I was so young, I don't remember. I was hyped, but I don't know. A couple more questions.
Can you talk about your bass drum technique?
Oh yeah, my bass drum technique is called, do it till it hurts. No. I sit there and I just, but like not even on a bass drum because you'll irritate the hell out of everybody. I do it on the, those little pads that you can get and hook the pedal up to. I'll use one of those and sit there and be like popcorn. And I'll just get faster. Then you can do little exercises. Then I would start mixing it up and not just doing 16 notes, and I'll just. with it. And that's basically, it's just basically just doing it till your leg hurts.
Heel up, sliding.
Yeah, I'm definitely sliding. I play with no shoes almost. I used to play with shoes on, but then now I take them off because I like my shoes. And sometimes like when I'm playing suit, like the reason I don't put any muffling in my bass drum, and that's because like I have a bigger bass drum. It's really hard playing these little drums, by the way, because I'm used to playing bigger drums. And usually, like when you have a big bass drum, like you can hit the bass drum and create like an 808, like a boom. But then you get, and then hold it tight. So sometimes I'll be like, boom, just to get like different tones out the bass drum. But this bass drum is kind of smaller, and I can't really show the effect. But I just play around, dude. I don't have a day job, and I'm bored. And I sit there from 2 o'clock on at the show, and I'm just like, because this is what I do. Like, what dude wants to go pay $50, come to the show, and watch some dude mess up on the drums the whole night? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I trip on it. I'm like, tickets are $50. I wouldn't pay $50 for half the bands I like. That's a lot of money. So I'll be trying to give people their money's worth. And I'm excited.